I'm Phil, sales manager at the Roadster Shop, and today we're taking Lance's 68 Chevelle out for a ride, and we're going to discuss the benefits of doing a similar upgrade to your project on our Roadster Shop SPEC chassis. So let's go. So Lance's car is a 1968 Chevelle that was previously restored. Lance reached out to us to ask us how we could upgrade his Chevelle and give it some modern drivability. And we upgraded it with our Chevelle SPEC chassis platform. And really that's what Lance was looking to do. He didn't want to do a full body and paint job, a new vinyl top. That was already completed, so doing a Survivor Series style build was a no-brainer. And the great thing about the SPEC chassis platforms for both the muscle cars and trucks is that we can build them and price them at an attainable price point for the average DIY hot rod builder and still get the performance and handling that you're looking for out of a modern vehicle. And that's really what makes the SPEC chassis such a great platform and upgrade to your existing muscle car and or old truck. So really we kind of want to just discuss what was done to this vehicle from a chassis standpoint and options that you could buy as a DIY hot rodder yourself right off of our website. So this particular vehicle has our SPEC Chevelle chassis underneath it. That includes full frame, full front suspension up to the spindles, heavy duty upper and lower control arms, our custom valved Fox shocks. Those are not off the shelf products. Those are specifically valved to Roadster Shop requirements. We have those on both the front and the rear. Power rack and pinion. And then moving on to the back, all of our chassis come with a strange Ford 9-inch housing and 31 spline axles. Upgradable 35 spline axles is an option. And then the custom valve Fox shocks on the rear as well. Now, one of the more important options to choose from is the brake packages that we offer. We offer 3 different brake packages, 11-inch 4-piston calipers, 13-inch 4-piston, and 14-inch 6-piston caliper brake package. They are all Bayer setups, and the cool thing is if you order one of our brake packages, Bayer builds them specifically to our chassis. So if you order the brake package through Roadster Shop, you know you're going to get all the correct components. You basically take them out of the box, bolt them onto your spindle or your rear end, and you're good to go. It includes the rotor, the bracket, the hardware, the caliper, the pad, as well as the engineered flex line for the correct length. So we have it designed so you have the correct length to go from the caliper to the bulkhead. You don't have to worry about your brake lines getting crimped or pinched when you're turning, especially on the front. In addition to our brake packages, the other cool feature that we offer is our full stainless steel brake line package. Now those brake lines are all stainless steel. They're both CNC and hand bent specifically to the chassis. So this one has the Chevelle brake line package on it, which includes the lines, the billet aluminum fasteners, as well as the stainless hardware to fasten them to the frame, and the proportioning valve. So if you order the brake line package through the Roadster Shop, that all gets hand bent and plumbed to the frame when you order it. It's a great feature. It saves a lot of additional time. It's a really great value, and it's probably the most regrettable option that when someone comes to buy their second chassis, they say, damn, I should have just bought the brake lines. It would have saved me so much time. Now, the other option that's highly considered by most of our customers is the fuel tank. We offer a stainless steel fuel tank that's designed by us for every SPEC chassis application that we have. The great thing about the SPEC chassis is when you order them and you receive the chassis itself, we put weld inserts on the rear of every frame rail. So each SPEC chassis is designed to take a bolt-on fuel tank that will bolt in between the rear frame rails on all of our chassis. The other benefit of buying our stainless steel fuel tank is that they're all designed by us, meaning our design team has meticulously well thought out the design and placement of each fuel tank. Most range within the 18 to 22 gallon, so you have a high capacity fuel tank, as well as them being designed to accommodate all the packaging that happens in the rear. So your exhaust, your mufflers, if you're running resonators, it gives you a lot of clearance to get around that fuel tank and drop those out the back. Going back to the rear end, our chassis come with the housing and 31 spline axles. The center section does not come with the base price, but it certainly is an option we can add. We run strange true track posies on all of our builds. It's the only option that we offer unless you upgrade to the 35 spline axles. But we offer a number of different gear ratios that will suit almost any application. This particular Chevelle with the LT4, T56, and the tires that it has on it, we went with a 370 gear ratio. The center sections, depending on what horsepower you're running, we do have a Pro Iron Case option. Most customers tend to go with that option just because it's rated for 600 horsepower or above. It's really an ideal option. So that's the rundown on the chassis that's under Lance's 68 Chevelle. We've taken a run-of-the-mill vinyl top grandma's car, and with the addition of the chassis and the iconic Forgline RS5 wheel, totally transformed the car into the badass ride it is now. This vehicle is a great representation of what the average home builder can do to their car, and the end result they'll see. The chassis is designed to install as easily as possible, and the pricing is cost conscious, but also reflective of the quality components and manufacturing that go into our chassis. In addition to the base chassis, we added the LT motor and T56 trans mounts. The chassis was fitted with our front sway bar to reduce body roll and keep the car flat through corners. Like all turnkey builds, we went with the single adjustable coilover option that gives a wide range of adjustment to dial in each car and tailor it to the customer's driving style. In this one, Lance opted for the high-end brake package with the 14-inch Bayer Pro Plus 6-piston front and rear kits. We matched the car with a 370 gear ratio in the rear and went for the Pro Iron Case True Track Posi. The fitted stainless steel gas tank was also selected along with the LT fuel pump to simplify installation. Lastly, we always run the stainless steel brake line package on all of our builds, and this one was no exception. All said and done, the chassis we installed under this vehicle drastically changed the looks, the stance, and the overall performance and drivability, turning it into something you will want to drive everywhere. This is an optimal upgrade for those individuals who are looking to greatly improve their current muscle car or truck and bring it up to modern drivability, performance, and safety standards through an engineered and well-tested platform that takes all the guesswork out and any questioning. The chassis install completely transforms the feel of this vehicle into a confidence-inspiring modern sports car with the unbeatable classic looks. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our sales team. We'll be able to answer anything you need to know, or go ahead and jump on our website and you can check out Lance's 68 Chevelle build gallery, as well as any other chassis offerings and options available.